So this is an app to challenge your kids and give them an extra push or an extra bit of support other than the work that we have set. So it's called Can Kids. So you click in here, and now you won't see this. I was originally going to I'd set up the class and I was going to set assignments, but the app is so good and it's so easy for children to use. I think it's just better if they go and explore it by themselves. I really don't even think you need to be watching them because it's just so simple for them to navigate. So I'll click in here. So this kind of app could be when you're busy with something else and they're wondering what they might be able to do if they're to practice their learning. This is a great app to try. So up the top here, forgetting assignments, because that would be me setting tasks, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it for them to explore if they want to. ABC is for your basics in your letter names and your letter writing. 1, 2, 3 is for maths. Reading is for their reading skills and their sounds. Logic Plus is where this app is really brilliant. It teaches them how to use their brains in different ways. And then when they practice their reading basics, you can try some books and some videos that are based on the maths or the reading that's in there. So we'll click here on the ABC, and you see that lowercase is what we know and practice in school, and uppercase are the capitals. So they wouldn't be too familiar with the uppercase just yet. And here they are learning about the letter names. Now these aren't the sounds that they'd know, so this might be a little bit confusing for them, but it's worth the practice because they should know the sound and the letter name very soon. Sorry, just move that down. So again, endings and medial means the middle sounds. Letter basics. Okay, so we'll go on to 1, 2, 3. So this is addition and subtraction, so adding and taking away. And again, so you got place value. So these get trickier as they go down. You'll see, look, practice 1, practice 2, and so on. So try at the top and build your way down. Reading, same goes. So we've got the basic skills for reading are here. Important to know. Oh, sorry. Then you got your vowel sounds. They'd be very good at their vowel sounds. Done a lot of practice on those. Then you've got your blends, so it gets trickier as it goes down each time. Sight words. Now we're not so practiced on our sight words. We've only kind of started them in the last month and a half, I suppose. So we're still working on them. But sneaky learning is what I always call home learning. So if you can get ahead of the class, you're going to be happier in class. So these kind of little videos here will get them to know these words. And again, the videos are very easy for the kids to follow. When they press something, it usually says the sound for them. Now language again. So this is kind of trickier stuff. This is really like if your child is really flying along, you can encourage them to go along here. This is the kind of higher end stuff. And then you go for early readers here. So I've set this to first grade, which is an American term, but that's the highest level on this app. Now these early readers, if you go back a level, you might get some easier readers. So this is be a good place to start though for them to practice their reading there. And you get stories, and now here you have nature stories here, very nice, about the world around them. And you've got National Geographic actually, so these are very interesting stories here. And again, you're building up practice 1 and it'll go to practice 2 and so on. Logic Plus is an excellent addition to this app. Kind of sets it apart from other apps. If these games build your working memory. So if you can remember 2-step instructions or 3-step instructions or 4, your brain is getting stronger as you remember those, and listening skills will improve as well. So flexible thinking is how to think in different ways, and these games again encourage that. Strategy and logic games, so it'd be like figuring things out, encouraging them not to just give up if they can't do it the first time. How can they figure it out to get the answer, and so on, so on, so on. Now books again, books about feelings. This could be very important, especially these days, because we're all feeling, or might be feeling a little bit struggling with our emotions these days maybe. So feelings are these books might be a good idea to get a conversation started with your child. Number books. Oh, sorry. Character stories. Early readers again. So these are the ones for practicing their reading. So you got videos then. Again, these are all based on maths and English, all the basics. Early counting there, so they're excellent. And create is just a bit of a crack. So they can be colouring and drawing on these little background pictures. Okay, so it's called Khan Academy Kids.